Thought I'd start the day off with a big giant cup of tea, African Autumn, from Harney & Sons, caffeine-free herbal. This was actually given to me 7 years ago by somebody pretty special. Let's find out how it tastes in this big giant cup. Oh, I need a lot more tea bags. It's good though. Happy Monday, everybody. I have a few comedy influences in my life, and over the course of this show and through all the various shows that I do, I'm sure I'll list several. But in my maturing years, in my teenage years, when I was really starting to form my personality, I know that the biggest influence in my life, comedy-wise and personal-wise, was Weird Al Yankovic. So much so that I kind of wanted to be him. I wore the Hawaiian shirts to school. I wore my hair in a kind of a poofy hairstyle. I even grew a mustache that I looked like him because I dressed exactly like him. I loved his music, I loved his presentation, his demeanor. I absolutely loved everything about him. And I've met him, and I have been to several concerts. I've bought most of his albums, if not all of them. I've perhaps bought all of them. And I still absolutely, to this day, absolutely love Weird Al Yankovic. And I originally wanted to be like him, and I've grown out of that phase. I no longer want to be a parody rock star. I really just want to be a entertainer, a comedic entertainer. So that's my now goal, but back then I wanted to be Weird Al. And my obsession with Weird Al ruined all of my high school photos. I look like just something else, and it wouldn't really embarrass me so much for those pictures to be publicized, because that was who I was as a teenager, and this is who I am now. But it really, I can see why my parents worried about me so much, and why people don't really like their high school pictures. I don't like my high school pictures, for what it's worth. So, but hey, Weird Al makes it work, and it really only works on Weird Al, so that's one of my biggest comedy influences. One of my favorite snacks is chips and dip, and it's often a struggle of mine to figure out which dip to use. My favorite is probably salsa, but there are others. Cheese dip, bean dip, with tortilla chips, which, by the way, are also my favorite type of chip. So today I'm going to do a little bit of experiment. I'm going to give myself all three dips, and I'm going to try to figure out which one I like the most. But I'm not going to make it quite so easy. You will find that my arms won't work for this little experiment. So I'm going to have my friend provide me with some arms as I do a helping arms version of chip and dip tasting. Sometimes I can't decide which sort of dip I should put on my chips. So here, to test out which one I like the most, I have taken 3 different kinds of dips. This one right here is salsa, this one here is cheese, and this one here is refried beans. And as you can see in the middle, ooh, aren't they pretty? I've got regular tortilla chips because tortilla chips are my favorite kind of chips. So I'm just going to try these, see which one I like most. Usually it's salsa, but today we're going to figure it out. So let me just go ahead and dig right into this here. First of all, let me just try one. Okay, good. Good chip, alright. I'll try some salsa. First I stick my finger into it to make sure that it's cold. And, I think that's made in San Antonio. Good. Let me go try to get up here. Oh, there we go. Get some cheese on there. Not my favorite, but could have been a lot worse, you know. Now I'm going to try some refried beans. I like lots of refried beans. Sometimes it's hard to turn the chip over because you get the refried beans on your tongue, straight on your tongue. So, and as you can see, sometimes I like to take 2 chips at a time, dip one into the refried beans, and one into the salsa. There we go. And I'll take both of them at the same time. Oh, and I call this a chip sandwich. At a certain point, you gotta just take a break from eating chips for a second. But what do? You might start to think, okay, maybe I should create some sauce art, some dip art. Take some cheese, take some salsa, and what am I going to do with these dips? Well, let me show you. Oh, I put it upside down to make a true chip sandwich. Then I take a third chip, dip it in salsa. There we go. Put it on top. 3 chips at the same time. Cheese, salsa, and more salsa. I would still have in my mouth. So, whichever dip is your favorite, go nuts with it. It's all really good stuff. So, yeah. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing to this channel. I hope you are enjoying this show, and I hope you're having fun watching it. I hope they're making your Mondays a little better. Follow us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter. We're on Path if you use that. We also have a Patreon account. If you want to donate to us there, please do so. I'm here in my basement. If not, that's okay. Just keep watching, subscribe, and like. Thank you guys so much. Have a nice day.